Hello and welcome. This is Caravan Salon, and this is the largest motorhome, campervan, caravan and RV destination fair in the world, and halls packed full of exciting vehicles here to see, and from the very expensive to the pretty expensive, and not much less than pretty expensive. So I come here every year, and a large amount of the videos you will find on this channel are from this event. And as you can see, we've got these enormous large halls which are full with vehicles, and so there's 17 halls in total, and 14 are full of vehicles. Right here, I want to take you for a little walk around the premium hall, which is here. And so we just went past Niesmann Bischoff, and those vehicles are about 200,000 euros, and they didn't qualify for the premium category. So what we can do here is we can have a look at a little bit more expensive, something like that. Action Mobile, 1.5 million euros. But that's obviously, you're not going to find many parking spaces at your supermarket that have space for something like this. But if you're taking it out into the wilds somewhere in Kazakhstan or something like that, then indeed you possibly will be able to park it. You can see vehicles like that in separate videos, the internal layout. Here's Phoenix, and what's surprising about Phoenix is their production facility is probably no bigger than the stand they actually have here. It looks really small when you go there, but in fact it is much larger. I wonder if we could sort of walk into one or two of them. Vehicles with go into the motorhome, and that, a Hyundai, is actually quite a large vehicle to go into something like that. We are looking at amazingly large sums for these vehicles, and I think the cheapest is something like 1/3 I think it's this one here, actually. Oh, there you go. 336,000, and that is the cheapest that they actually offer. Okay, so here's Concord, and Concord are located right next to Phoenix. It's in a town in northern Bavaria, and actually another company, Morello, is in the sort of the next town to it. Once more, extremely luxurious, but here there's a slightly, very much different style to the way they're done. So they're based largely on the Mercedes Atego or the Iveco as a rule. Why is there nobody here? The reason there is nobody here is because the public haven't got in yet, but by the time I finish, I bet there's already people starting to walk into this hall. Now, what it actually looks like inside very much depends on what is ordered. Everything you see here is built to order. It's so you can have more or less what you want. They've got what you see here are largely just suggestions. 576,000. Here we have a liner. $590,000. Yeah, but if that is too cheap for you, how about something like this? There's a Vario Mobile. That thing there is going to cost 1.5 million. and is Dembil, made in Hungary. Slightly cheaper, but not a lot. But if you really want to get rid of your cash, then you'll want one of these. And this, once more, I'll show you the price. I'll point at the price. Where's the price? There you go. 1.4 million. And that doesn't include the cost of the car, which is down there. Now, there is a little tiny bit of a crisis on the motorhome market. At the bottom end, the problem is that credit is now quite expensive, and so people can't afford to buy a Caravan. The problem for companies like Volker also have the problem, but it's not the problem with credit, because people pay for these things in cash. Their problem is finding staff. Price, oh hey, it's under $1 million, this one now. I wouldn't be seen as something costing less than $1 million. This is Morello, and so I've been to the factory a few times, or the showroom next to the factory, and so you can see many of these vehicles in separate videos I have done. If I remember to do it, I'll put in links to some examples, because I can't actually cover the lot. Morello's part of the Knaus Tabbert group, although it does have independence to do whatever it wants. I think it's probably fair to say this has been the most successful luxury brand, in as much as numbers built. Of course, the objective isn't to build as many as you can. The objective is to make as much money as you can. That is how the system works. For me, the problem with a big vehicle like this is you've got to park it somewhere, and I'm a camper who wants to have contact with nature, and if you're in one of these Empire liners, then it's going to be somewhat difficult, finding somewhere to park it. You can't drive that down a forest track, for example. Well, you could try. Magnificent technology and the way it looks inside. Not only that, I mean, the prices given here are 664, 2/3 of a million. The prices, it's the equipment level, what you get inside, get what you want. And that, here we have a Grand Empire. So this is the star of the show as far as Morello is concerned. And I haven't got a price. Sorry, there is a price, but it's over there, and I'm not going to walk in uninvited. And this one doesn't actually come with this sort of classic, I don't even know what it is, to be quite honest, this classic vehicle. Look, the vehicle looks as though it's over the me. Oh, well, it is over the me. It's Marilyn Monroe's Corvette C1. Bimobile off-road vehicles with sort of even a certain amount of cult status behind them. However, we also have this La Strada. Now, these things here, again, you're looking toward, depending on the equipment levels, at prices of up to 200,000. But monocoque design, really attractive inside. I've got to direct you to the videos that I've done on them. Here, Rebel, off-road, more rugged rear lounge vehicles for tough conditions. Once more, I need to direct you to the appropriate videos I've done elsewhere. Bliss Mobile from the Netherlands. You've got this container effectively on the back, and if you find a place you like, you might want to leave the container there and just drive the empty truck back again. However the container is made up is up to you. I don't really know why Airstream's in here. There may be a reason. Here are SDX from Belgium, again, this one here has been. You can find it on my website. So look at that pop-up up there. Outstanding, enormous slide outs. And here I'm coming back to Denville, and so all of these from Vario Mobil you can see on this site. Down here we've got a Polish producer of off-road vehicles, Azimu. It's odd. That's an odd name. Sounds like a species of cow to me. Here, the Krug off-road vehicles, which again I've filmed in some detail at Abenteuer und Allrad. So there you go. There's a walk around this luxury area at Caravan Salon, and let's have a walk towards one of my favorite ones to finish off with. No, I'll tell you what, we're going to finish it off with this one, which is if it has a car in it, it is the most expensive motorhome in the world. But you can't really say that. The question, what is the most expensive motorhome? There's videos on YouTube. What's the most expensive? It's not true, because I mean you get a 1963 VW camper and make the engine block from gold, and that would be the most expensive RV in the world. So it'd be things which are built to order. The only way of doing this is in mass production, and to be quite honest, not even something like Heimer are really mass production. It's handmade to a very large extent. Anyway, thanks for watching. All the best from me in Düsseldorf, and if you're interested, I upload every day at 21:15, and if you subscribe, then you'll know when I'm doing things outside of that time as well. And say 21:15, that's Central European time. I'm now in Germany. I'm usually in Poland. Thanks for watching.